Earl Walton will get us going from Assembly Hall.
And one thing about Maryland, mostly man-to-man, but they'll throw a little zone in. Indiana, straight 100% man-to-man. They've played 4 possessions of zone all year.
Malik Renew down low, and he traveled before the basket. So Renew, who returned to action on Wednesday against Northwestern after missing the previous 5 games with a right knee injury.
You know, this is an interesting matchup, Andrew, because nowadays people have 4 men that pop out and shoot threes. Both these teams have 4s and 5s that play inside the paint. Not good three-point shooters at all at those 2 spots.
It's a throwback to your days, Lad.
Yeah, that's how we played. Back in the old day, the 4-man was more like a center. Now the 4-man's more like a 3-man, but not in this game.
You said old days, not me.
Oh, thank you.
Gillespie for 3. And the rebound to Anthony Leal. Leal for Ballo down low. Nice catch and finish.
Yeah, that was a great catch. And both these teams do like to push the ball. They're in the top 75 in tempo, so you got to get back on defense.
3rd consecutive start for Anthony Leal, who played his high school ball at Bloomington South. Here's the talented freshman Queen, and his shot comes up short.
And the double came right away, and he wasn't even on the block. He was like 10 feet out.
Now Queen defensively guarding Renew. Renew trying to get around him with the left hand.
I mean, this game so far looks like everybody, it's all about the big guys. Now, Maryland is a much better three-point shooting team than Indiana is.
Renew only played 10 minutes in the loss to Northwestern on Wednesday, but Mike Woodson told us he wants to stretch him out a little bit more today. What a tough shot there by Selton Miguel.
He was the AAC 6th Man of the Year last year at South Florida. He can score.
Rice, nice layoff for Paulo.
You know, you got to do the right thing with those pick and rolls, because if you don't cut him off and you don't get back to the big guy in time, he's going to kill you.
See Ballo's stat line from Northwestern on Wednesday, a career-high 7 assists to go along with his 15 points as Rice gets a hand on it. It's Rice against Rice, and both are number 1. And the Maryland Rice comes out the winner in that battle.
What did Keith Willard tell us before the game? He said, with these 2 big guys, I went to the portal and said, I'm not taking anybody who can't shoot the ball from three-point line. And he was right, and he was smart doing that. Good back cut.
And Leo can't put it home. Queen takes it off the glass, and he wants to run the floor. Over to Gillespie for a triple. It's good.
Hey, Mike Woodson said Gillespie's one of the best guards in the Big Ten. Here's a kid who played in the Missouri Valley Conference last year, and he's made the leap to this league and is playing great.
Averaging better than 14 points per game and 4.5 assists. Jacoby Gillespie. He got a hand on that one defensively, but Mbako recovers. Over to Renew for a triple, no good. Mbako fighting for the rebound, he's got it. Goes right back up and in.
Mbako had a big game against Northwestern the other day, 20 points. He was in a bit of a slump, has not shot the ball well at all in the Big Ten. They need him to score. Here's the double right away. Oh,
Queen right by it with the reverse lay-in.
I mean, you got a double team there. You got to keep him on that baseline and not let him get to the rim.
Mbako hits a 3, and we've got end-to-end action here in Indiana.
That is a great sign for Indiana, because Mbako's a guy who has not shot it well, as I just said. Making that 3 important.
Gillespie can't answer, and the rebound to Paulo. Rice flies up ahead, spinning in the paint. Now we'll dribble it back out. Just over 4 minutes gone by here at Assembly Hall. Paulo from the free throw line. And the rebound to Queen.
And you saw Derek Queen back way off of Ballo. They obviously are going to try and dare him to shoot the ball from the foul line area.
Queen left alone. He'll take a 3. It won't go. Queen now 2 for 22 from deep this year. Renew trying to go to work on Queen. Around him, and good defense there by the freshman.
And whereas Indiana wants to double the big guys for Maryland, Maryland no double on the big guys for Indiana.
Not a lot of touches for Julian Reese so far. He's got the ball right here, and he'll hand off for Gillespie. Gillespie gets it back to Reese. Reese in the paint, and he'll go to the line when we come back. Goody is shooting 50% from deep in conference games. Have to be aware of him as Reese makes the first free throw.
But we also see Kevin Willard counter with his smaller team. He took out Derek Queen, only one true big in the game right now.
Hey, puts Jordan Geronimo in, who Indiana fans know well. He spent the first 3 seasons of his career here playing for the Hoosiers, now in his 2nd year at Maryland. As getting to the hoop is Trey Galloway.
Little too easy there. No help, just took it right to the basket.
Talked about a fast-paced game. Average time per possession, Indiana 15 seconds, Maryland 17 seconds, and that was a quick one for Rodney Rice.
And now Maryland looks like they're playing that little matchup zone that they do maybe 4 or 5% of the time. Don't do it much, but Indiana struggles to shoot the ball.
And Baco, another 3, not this time. Ballo tips it right out to Geronimo.
Really good box out that time.
Gillespie just inside the line, looking for a foul, doesn't get it, out of bounds, and it will stay with Maryland. Shot clock at 20. And Ballo knocks it off of Reese. Gillespie also getting a breather for the Terps.
And Reese coming off of 27 and 17 the other day at Illinois.
Both career highs. Ballo sets the screen for Rice. 10 to shoot.
They switched.
Rice inside, and he took too many steps.
Wow, you got to give Queen a lot of credit. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is a hard league. Every league in college basketball is hard on the road. That's just the way it is.
Especially with so many new players now at the transfer portal. As Queen with a pretty move.
I mean, this kid's one of the best freshmen in the country. McDonald's All-American. He was the MVP of the McDonald's game. Tremendous player. Well, look how far off Ballo he is.
Goes right at Queen and puts it in.
And that's the danger of backing off a guy that much. You allow him to put it on the floor. Now, you got to come and meet him. When he starts to bounce it, you have to come out and meet him and not just wait under the basket.
Yeah, that was too easy. Rice way off the mark, and flying in for the rebound is Mbako. For Indiana, 6 of their 7 field goals have come in the paint. Galloway goes in the paint, hands off Ballo. Good defense by Maryland. Ballo gets it back, sends it out to Mbako, drives right in, and gets the roll. Back and forth we go with 12 minutes to go in the opening half. In this series, Indiana has won 6 of the last 7. Rice with 7 to shoot. Harris Smith drives in, rejected by Ballo. Over to Young, he's got to put one up with the shot clock winding down. It won't go. Queen a one-armed rebound, and then turned it over. Goody thought about a transition 3, now just inside the line, won't go, but the follow is there for Carlisle. Gillespie is back in the game.
You know, you got to give Mike Woodson credit, because this Maryland team had 62 points in the paint against Illinois the other day, the most in the Big Ten this year, and right now it's 18-4, 18-6 now, points in the paint, Maryland, Indiana over Maryland.
Gillespie picking up the loose change after Kevin Willard called a timeout. Galloway bounces Renew. Back on the floor with the left hand. Too strong, and the rebound to Reese, who's also back out there. Maryland did not travel home after the win over Illinois on Thursday, staying here in the Midwest. And they'll host Wisconsin on Wednesday. Miguel from the outside, and bodies tangled up inside, and that's going to go against Renew. However, on Wednesday, both Goody and Rice picked up 2, and he did put them back in, so we'll keep an eye on Renew.
And you know, I think that was a tough call, to be honest with you. There was a lot going on before that thing ended up the way it did.
Gillespie with the touch.
Boy, this kid 43% from the three-point line this season.
One of 2 players in the Big Ten with at least 40 made threes and averaging better than 4 assists per game. Braden Smith of Purdue is the other. Carlisle, and he is fouled on the shot. Just 4 for 10 at the line this year. This is Carlisle, comes up empty.
They didn't get back.
And Gapari makes him pay off the feed from Gillespie.
I mean, in this situation, you got to think Luke Goody is the foreman in this situation. He's got to be the one that's back there.
4-point Maryland advantage. Galloway to the corner. Carlisle catch and shoot 3 and a foul. Mike Woodson is arguing that it was on the shot. It looked that way.
I did.
But instead, Galloway will inbound. Galloway to Ballo with the left hand. He is fouled.
Yeah, he's been on the glass. I mean, #1 in the Big Ten, number 10 in the nation in rebounding.
59% at the line, but knocks in the first. He'd be the first player in Big Ten history to average a double-double while shooting better than 65% from the floor, which is what he is shooting entering today's game. Makes them both.
That's a bonus.
Eight points for Ballo here in the first half. Rice is rejected, and Reese cleans it up.
Now, that's a great job by Ballo to block that, but when he's got to come and help with the dribble penetration, he's not there to get the defensive rebound. You got to stop guys off the dribble.
Carlisle from the outside won't go. Leal flies in for the offensive rebound. And now Galloway will reset. Shot clock is not been close to going off much in this game. That one was a little close. Long rebound to Rice off the miss from Galloway. 8.5 to go in the first. Queen and Galloway battling down low. Ballo comes over to help. Gillespie flies in. No good, and the rebound to Galloway, but a foul. And he did not agree with that one. Rice, and that ball is kicked. Woodson in his career here at Indiana as a head coach, 5-1 against Maryland. Queen turnaround jumper, no good, tipped up around, Queen gets it back. Gillespie for 3. And the rebound to Indiana, Kevin Willard now not happy there wasn't a call.
You know, Maryland is #2 in the Big Ten in second chance points. You got to keep them off the glass.
5 today already for the Terps.
Good pass.
Galloway left alone. And another whistle as Rice got tangled up with Leal, and this is going to go against Rodney Rice of Maryland.
Doing
to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Galloway with the left hand is good.
That was pretty easy, too.
But how about Gillespie as he brings the ball up the floor? What a difference maker he's been for Kevin Willard.
You know, he just does everything. And again, if you take a guy who's in the Missouri Valley, and he makes a mistake there, but he's lucky. You take a guy who was a really good player in the Missouri Valley, and you're playing in the Big Ten now. That is a significant step up, and this kid has done it really seamlessly.
He was a really good high school football player, a wide receiver, defensive back, had SEC football offers. Instead, basketball at Belmont, and now in his first year with Maryland. Rice for three, and he is fouled shooting the three. Rice will go to the line, 85% on the year.
You know, I found it interesting that Gillespie, who had SEC football offers and ACC football offers, decided to go play basketball at Belmont. Not that Belmont's a bad, but when you think about levels, SEC football is pretty high level.
Well, Maryland is happy he made that decision.
You know, just getting back to Gillespie, Kevin Willard told us before the game, he's only had one bad game all year, and that was at Washington. He said the kid has been so consistent, and that's why this team is having such a year, especially with those two big guys on top of it.
And Baco feeds Ballo.
Let's see if they double. Here it comes. Here's the pick and roll.
Galloway back out to Goody. Extra pass and Baco. Going up to get the rebound is the former Hoosier Geronimo.
Yeah, three-point shooting. That's been tough for Indiana all year.
2 for 8 today. Queen comes to get it. Fans thought he should have been called for a foul as he misses the jumper.
Hey, if you're Indiana, you want him to shoot those all day. Just get him out of the lane. Let him do that as much as he wants. This is the guy that's got to get going, Miles Rice. He really has not been able to be consistent for Indiana this year as good as he was at Washington State last year.
And Baco and the foul.
That was a foul.
You're talking about Miles Rice. We spent some time pregame with Mike Woodson talking about his point guard and discussing the adjustment from the Pac-12 to the Big Ten. Not an easy transition, but Woodson said he is committed to Rice and thinks that he's had a good year. He thinks he'll has a higher ceiling to get to as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's been okay, but they need him to be better.
Miguel loses his man, but misses the three. Offensive rebound to Reese. Rice for three. And a lot of contact inside. That's going to go against Indiana.
Maryland has 10 offensive rebounds. They're lucky, only 8 second chance points, but they're getting extra possessions with those offensive rebounds.
Maryland's kind of gone cold from the floor here, having missed 8 of their last 10 as Reese is fouled. We were talking to Trent Green and all of his family bloodlines before, the Reese family. What happened to me and you? Yeah, nothing in my family.
What are you talking about? I played basketball at CCNY.
That's right. I did forget that.
Take it easy.
Yep. I've heard about it. We also have investigators looking into your handicap after what strokes we had to give. Anyways, 3:10 to go in the first half. Miles Rice. Shot clock winding down. Goody for three. Yes!
That's the one guy you can't leave alone.
And Trent Green, his uncle, loves it in the stands. Gillespie to Reese. Gets the touch and the roll. Three-point game as we approach 2.5 to go. Gillespie, oh, he picks the pocket of Galloway and flies in for the flush. What a play by Gillespie.
He averages almost 2 steals a game in the Big Ten. He is a terrific defensive player.
6th best in the conference in the steals department. That was the first Indiana turnover in the last 19 trips. Three-point game. Gillespie leaves it, but a miscommunication with Gapari. 3rd Maryland turnover. Bad pass there, and a takeaway.
And he's usually very good at that pass across the court. That was not a good one.
Rice. Over Ballo, comes up short.
They've done a really good job on the big guys. The problem is they've been giving up those threes and offensive rebounds.
Good defense there by Geronimo. That's why Kevin Willard wanted him out there today after a DNP against Illinois.
Yeah, he's a good defensive player. Gets it from behind.
That was more Rice coming in, but Geronimo Reese helping out. Rice comes off a screen, had a wide open 3, and now fouled by Gillespie. And he makes them both. Crowd has been waiting to erupt. They haven't erupted yet, but they're on the verge.
Hasn't been a typical Assembly Hall crowd so far.
Miguel, wild shot, no good. Goody takes it off the glass with 1 minute to go. Indiana a chance to pull ahead. Rice with 10. Goody working on Young, tough shot, and it won't go. The rebound to Rice with a 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock.
Yeah, when you play against Luke Goody, your goal is to make him bounce the ball. He's not as good a scorer bouncing it. He's a catch and shoot guy. Make him bounce it. They did, and he missed.
Young hands off for Rice, who's had a big first half for Maryland. Into the corner it goes. Gapari, baseline, he stepped out of bounds. 7.4 seconds on the clock.
Got plenty of time to get something good.
Rice across half court. Rice trying to go all the way to the hoop. Off the glass, cleaned up by Ballo. It won't go. At the buzzer. Here's Rice going right to work, and he lays it in.
That's a bad defensive set there. You can't let him put the ball on the floor and get to a layup that easily.
As Steve pointed out, Renew sitting with 2 fouls for most of the half. Will begin the second half here on the floor. An Indiana team that has lost 3 of its last 4 games, trying to get a big win at home. Shot clock down to 3. Mbako step back 3. And the rebound grabbed by Ballo. Here's Renew.
And Gillespie sinks in because he's not worried about a 3-point shooter. It makes it a lot easier to double the post when you're not really concerned so much about the threes.
Yeah, Rice misses the 3. He's only made 15 threes all year. Here's Rice. Nice dish to Queen.
That's 2 pretty bad defensive plays by Indiana to start the second half.
Remember, you flash back to Wednesday at Northwestern. Indiana played a really impressive first half and then fell apart in the second half, giving up 54 points after halftime.
And now Maryland going to that zone again.
Follow defended by Reese. Here comes the help. Shot clock at 3. Mbako inside. Too strong off glass, and the rebound to Reese.
I tell you, they need to go with the smaller team and get Goody in the game.
Gillespie tied up. Good defense by Anthony Leal. Goody continues to sit. Miguel to
Again.
Reese, but he missed it.
Wow. They have done a bad job at defending these pick and rolls, I have to tell you.
Indiana has missed 7 consecutive field goals on the offensive end. Make it 8. Renewed, gets it back. Queen knocked it away, and now a reset to Rice. Good defense here by Maryland. Shot clock again winding down. Inside 5. Mbako puts up an off-balance jumper, no good. Rebound to Ballo.
That's the one area that Indiana has been pretty good on the offensive glass.
And Indiana can't buy a bucket right now. You look at Big Ten defense, and number 2 on the list is Maryland, giving up just 64 points per game. Only UCLA is stingier on the defensive side.
And considering Maryland plays a pretty quick tempo, that's impressive, their defense.
Indiana takes it back, and a foul is called right in front of the Maryland bench. They've now changed the foul from Harris Smith to Miguel.
Indiana has to start doing something with their half-court offense, because right now it's non-existent.
They've missed 10 in a row.
Maryland shows zone, then goes man-to-man.
Rice finally ends the drought. First field goal for the Hoosiers since there were 3 minutes left in the first half. Deep 3, Gillespie. And a long rebound right to Rice. Reese, rather, who hands off to Rice. And that one goes out of bounds, and a turnover by the Terps.
Yep, just threw it out of bounds.
6 Maryland turnovers, only average 10 per game. Tied for the 3rd fewest in the league.
Yeah, Indiana normally turns it over about 12 and a half. They've done a pretty good job today with that part of their game. And now a switch, Queen on Rice. Now they went back.
Ballo sends it out. Galloway catch and shoot 3. Won't go. Mbako flies in.
Yeah, the offensive rebound's been the biggest problem for Maryland in this game.
Fans making some noise as Indiana has pulled within 1. They have not led since it was 19-18. Gillespie for 3. It's good.
See, now Galloway and Renew are arguing about who was supposed to have that. The bottom line is it didn't get talked out, and they let the best three-point shooter get an open 3.
And that's what Mike Woodson said was the problem in the second half against Northwestern on Wednesday. Communication issues on defense still coming up here today. And before the shot, a foul is called on Maryland. Our producer today is Jonathan Siegel. Our director, Andy Goldberg. Our statistician is Mike Notaro, a big Eagles fan. And that one won't go down for Renew.
And that was a great job by Queen, taking away his left hand. Renew, obviously, lefty likes to go that way. He did a terrific job defensively there.
Gillespie, and that one is waved off. Foul is called on Julian Reese. Moving screen against the senior from Baltimore. Second foul against Rice.
And this is they show zone, but then they go man to man, just switching things up to try and confuse Indiana. Tell you, Rice not looking at the basket even. Miles Rice.
Goody at the scorer's table, set to check in. Ballo with 5 on the shot clock, looking for positioning inside. Good defense by Queen.
Yeah, he likes to go to that left shoulder. They did a good job taking that away that time.
Miguel can't get it to go, and now Renew wants to push. And Baco up ahead of the pack, picked off by Queen.
Terrible pass.
And Miguel is able to lay it in.
Tough pass.
Six-point game. Largest lead for Maryland today.
This is the guy they got to get going, Renew.
And Baco with a triple.
That sure helps.
14 points for Mbako, coming off a team-high 20 on Wednesday last time out. Miguel for 3. And the answer.
See, that time Mbako came over to help. He left Miguel alone. They got to do a better job at being able to stay home and when they guard those pick and rolls.
Rice splits the D from the free throw line. Can't get it to drop. Rice is 1 for 5 today.
Transition.
Miguel looking for 3 more. Give it to him.
Boy, transition defense that time. Got to get back, and you got to locate these guys. I think they need a timeout.
Some boos from the fans here at Assembly Hall. It's an 11-3 run for Maryland. And they can't get Goody in the game. There's been no stoppages. He continues to sit at the scorer's table.
And Baco's been about their best guy. Ballo was good in the first half, but not here.
And Baco spinning, putting up a shot, and his hot hand continues.
He's been saving them so far. But they're two of their 3 highest scorers are the big guys. And they're not really involved right now.
Gillespie turns it over. Galloway takes it away. Up ahead
That's
to
a good
Rice.
pass.
And Rice finishes.
You got to sprint back. They're not back again.
Rice the other way. A battle of Rice.
Well, Ballo was back that time and ends up having to guard a 2-guard. Not easy for him.
11:25 to go.
They know Renew only wants to go left.
Ballo draws the double, picked off by Rodney Rice. Rice breaks up ahead with Miles Rice back. Rodney lays it in. And a timeout is called by Mike Woodson as the Maryland players explode off the bench. Galloway floater is good. Out of the timeout, a 7-point game.
Yeah, it comes off a pick and roll. Nobody steps up to him.
Here's Gillespie, who's been involved in 12 of the 22 Maryland field goals. 5 field goals, 7 assists, but a turnover here by Maryland. Rice ahead of the pack. He's got great speed, and he is fouled by Miguel. Look at Maryland's net ranking, 19 in the country.
Yeah, I mean, and you look at this Indiana team that is, you know, they're not far out of this thing yet. Obviously, it's the first 4 out, but they've got to get these quad 1 wins, especially in their own building.
Miguel for 3. He's had the hot hand this half.
I mean, the 3 guards have really put a hurting on Indiana today. Now he's gotten involved in this thing. The first half didn't do much, been pretty good here in the second half.
13 points for Miguel.
And here, Indiana standing around a little bit. You got it. This is like a matchup, man, switching man to man. That was a good job there.
And Balla the finish. And we have a stoppage in front of the Maryland bench.
Yeah, you know, Kevin Willard went out and got 3 guys who could shoot the ball, that's for sure.
He got this guy, too, the freshman Queen, who draws the foul, and they count the bucket.
Wow.
Mike Woodson furious.
No basket.
And now they're waving it off, which is the right call.
Yes, Earl Walton changed his mind. That's a good job by the referees. Tough matchup for Goody.
Great save by Gillespie. Miguel in the zone, but not this time. Gillespie the offensive board. Rice will launch and hit.
What a great job by Rice, moving to an area where Gillespie could see him. He was out on the wing, and he rotated down to the corner to get within his vision. Really good job moving without the ball by Rice.
The 9th Maryland three-pointer today. Rice answers. Miles Rice, that is. And a big shot for the Hoosiers, trying to get this crowd back involved. Queen, and he is fouled.
The bottom line is Renew's got to start doing something because he's been very ineffective in this game so far. Now they're going back to the 2 big guys. Let's see if they get some perimeter shooting.
Queen, and a whistle. One out of 2 for Derek Queen.
I got to think Mbako's not going to be out long. Now they go man-to-man. They just show the zone.
Renew inside. Great defense by Queen. Renew gets it back, trying to go up, double team, and he scores. Queen off the mark, tipped around, Galloway to Ballo, and Renew secures it.
I don't know if that was a shot or he was trying to pass it.
Hoosiers starting to heat up a little bit. They've made 6 of their last 7. Ballo working on Reese.
Oh, almost a travel.
Rice, a 3! Timeout, Maryland. This is a really big game for Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, they beat Illinois on the road. So if somebody told Kevin Willard he's going to win 1 out of 2, he would have taken it. How about Indiana going zone? They've only played 4 possessions of zone the entire season.
Gillespie trying to shoot through the zone. He cannot, and the rebound to Renew.
Boy, gutsy call by Mike Woodson against a team that's really good 3-point shooting team.
As we've said a couple of times today, this crowd feels like they've been waiting to explode. They haven't had a lead since it was 1918. Within 3 here, make it 1.
Now all of a sudden, Renew. And they tried to take that left hand away from him there. Oh, wide open.
Rice doesn't get the bounce, and the rebound to Ballo.
So Indiana plays zone. Maryland gets 2 pretty good looks from 3. Doesn't make either one.
Anthony Leo brings the ball up the floor. Galloway fakes the pass. Now finds a cutting Renew, and it won't go. Indiana still can't get over the hump. 6:40 to play.
You know, there were times in a game like this, Andrew, where if I was down the whole game, and then finally got a lead, I'd call timeout. Because I think it's an important thing to get the lead.
Indiana only has 1 left with the shot clock down to 4. Gillespie chucks up a 3. Oh. It's good! And he quiets the crowd with that one.
And there you go. What did we say about getting over the hump? Got to get a stop there. Almost did. he makes a heck of a shot.
16 points, 9 assists for Jacoby Gillespie, and the answer on the other end for the big guy, Ballo.
It's still in that zone.
Queen, Rice, wide open, makes him pay. Another three for Maryland.
Really good zone offense that time. And, you know, I wonder how surprised Kevin Willard is to see zone in this game, because Indiana hasn't done it all year, but they look pretty ready on that possession. Rodney
Rice has 20 points. Third time this year he's crossed the 20-point line. Renew, good fake and finish. Now this year, when leading with 5 minutes to go, Indiana's 14-0. When trailing with 5 minutes to go, they're 0-6. Trying to buck that trend with 5:05 on the clock, and a foul is called.
And Mike Woodson decides he's not taking him out.
Keeps him in.
Maryland should go right at him.
Miguel working on Leal. Good defense by Indiana. 5 on the shot clock. Miguel to the ground, turns it over. Numbers the other way. Rice to Leal, and the foul! And the Bloomington South product ties the score at 70. And here comes Assembly Hall.
And I think it's time for Maryland to start looking inside again.
Reese, Renew could not foul him, but Reese not able to get it done inside.
Looked like it slipped out of his hand.
Indiana with a chance to take the lead. Renew feeds Ballo. Defended by the freshman Queen. Ballo spinning on Queen. Whoa. Sends it back out.
Shot clock winding down.
Rice for 3. It's good! Indiana, its first lead since it was 19-18.
I don't know what Miles Rice did, but whatever he did in the last 5 minutes, he needs to keep doing it.
He's got 16 points, including 3 of 4 from deep. He had 15 threes all year entering today. Gillespie tried to answer. Won't go. Scramble on the rebound. Leal comes away with it. And he's all fired up. We've got a 3-point game with 3:35 on the clock. Indiana has made 12 of its last 14 shots.
You got to play against this as if they're playing you man-to-man. Set screens, get some movement going like that.
Renew, shot clock at 4. Renew with the left-hand finish. 10 points for Renew.
We said that Indiana would have a chance to win this game if Renew gets going. He's gotten going.
Maryland looking for offense. Coming up on 3 minutes without scoring as Indiana has its largest lead of the afternoon.
And give Mike Woodson credit. They've done a great job on these Maryland big kids.
Gillespie step back triple. Won't go, and Leal is there. Wow, Leal does so much for this Indiana team.
A guy who averages 2 points a game and is so important because of all the little things that he does.
Starting for the 3rd consecutive game. Here's Renew, wide open, and he missed it.
He was too open.
Miguel races the other way. Push off on Galloway and uses the glass for 2.
That's a strong move, I'll tell you. There was a lot of contact there, and he went up like nothing happened.
Miguel now with 15 points. 2 minutes to play. These fans at Assembly Hall on their feet. Hoosiers have only lost 1 home game all year. That was to Illinois.
Well, they're going to dare Renew to shoot that. He's made 3 all year.
Rice, step back from the corner, no good. The rebound to Renew.
You want to run offense here. You don't want to hold the ball. There's too much time left, up 3. Run offense.
Whoa. Ballo was not looking for the pass, and a turnover by Indiana. Maryland with 2 timeouts remaining. Indiana has 1. And Kevin Willard will use 1. It will be Rodney Rice to inbound, defended by Miles Rice. Reese at Renew with the 4 fouls, and Reese scores.
That's very smart that Kevin Willard did. Because of the 4 fouls, Renew's not going to go after him. Reese scores easily.
Some pressure here by Maryland. And now 1 minute to play.
Big possession here for Indiana. They've been successfully going inside.
Rice just got it across, and now Galloway will slow things down.
Straight man-to-man.
Galloway bounces it to Renew. Renew trying to get to the left hand. Leal comes in, and the foul! Anthony Leal! Have a day, my friend! And you said it, averages 2 points per game. He's got 6 today with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. So many little things that he does, and now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, you got to take it to the basket. Doesn't have to be 3.
Gillespie cuts it down to 2.
Well, now they're going to have to foul because we're under 30.
Shot clock is turned off.
They're going to have to foul.
They don't want to foul Rice, and Queen fouls Galloway, who's 65%.
And keep in mind here, Andrew, that Indiana has a foul to give.
Misses the front end. Queen the rebound. And Willard will call timeout. It will be Rodney Rice to inbound. Now Gillespie.
Give it now. They should have given it.
Gets rid of it. 10 seconds to go. Fans wanted to travel. Rice a 3. Good! Good!
Got to push it.
Rodney Rice puts Maryland up by 1. And Mike Woodson calls a timeout.
But now, when he gets in here, you got to foul him when he was right there.
Renew. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Indiana. 3.9 on the clock. Rice puts one up. It's short, tipped around, and Maryland wins it.